as what they say, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Warren Buffett. Yeah, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Grow Yourself in New Zealand, episode 83.
83.
Doubting myself. Yes, 83. I'm just double checking. And what are we having tonight? Yes.
Well, actually, this is part of well, it's funny how we are just talking about in the background, Ate, the important things of like decision making.
True.
But you know how tonight we will dive into something very, very Filipinos are they're familiar, but because of from where we are, it's never been parang never been a norm in the Philippines. But of course, now tonight again we're diving into the deep into a deep about again life insurance na parang naging tabu sa atin sa Philippines, right, Ate?
It is, even up to now. It's not really a biggie.
It's
Number one
not.
is the
Am I clear, Ate?
money.
No.
You kind of cutting off.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. But now it's getting better.
Mm, okay.
So, yes. And to
Yes.
help us understand better and clearer, we've invited back someone we already know, and someone, of course, the Filipino community trust here. Mr. Bobby Chua is an experienced insurance advisor who's been helping migrants like us make smarter decisions for our family's future. Of course, he already gave us an idea who he was in the past, a nurse, and now he's focusing on building wealth, educating our fellow kababayan and even other immigrants in New Zealand about insurance. And particularly, we're just going to focus on life insurance tonight to break it down further. So, and let's just
Okay. So
welcome.
maybe there's a lot. Yes, I'm gonna try though. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to add on
I
first before we will have our guests?
Yeah, like you were correct. So breaking down in simple terms, madami tayong kababayan, and also you have a lot of viewers ate with in in um from different nationalities as well. So not all of them are very open to this kind of topic. So yes, ate, you can welcome our very special guest tonight, our regular actually.
Mr. Bobby Chua.
Evening.
Yay!
Hi, Ian. Good evening.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we hear you now, loud and clear.
Thank you. Thank you po. Kumusta?
Good. I think like, oh my golly, is it cold or am I the one who's like feeling very
Yeah,
chilly today?
it's freezing cold. Oh, I think it's gonna be rainy for the rest of the week. Oh.
Is it? It was
Yeah.
good today, right? It was
Hmm.
sunny and then kind of rainy and then sunny, but it's still chill.
Yeah. Thank you for having me again.
Okay.
And we are so glad that you are responding to our requests without without hesitation, to be honest. So let's dive straight away into these questions about life insurance, because again, we keep on getting immigrants, especially from the Philippines, to New Zealand, moving to New Zealand. And our background there, not so much with insurances, how much more with life insurance, but things happens here. So why is life insurance still important, even though, say, for example, you're just a new immigrant here? You don't own a home anyway, not yet, say, for example, and you don't even have much asset. You only have few bucks when you move to New Zealand. Why is it's not a requirement? So just make it clear if it's really a requirement or a recommended thing to do.
Sige po. So thank you for the question. The life insurance po is again hindi po siya as popular sa Pinas. There's many reasons po, but what I teach my clients po is that in New Zealand kasi is a first world country. So the salary is good, pero once na you start to get sick, accident, especially when you pass away, of course, malaking impact. Okay, so when someone gets ill here and hindi na makapag-work, it's actually not sustainable. So you can see some of the OFWs, they have to go home. Okay, so yung life insurance po, the word life insurance and that particular product, kasi madaming insurance product, the life insurance in general is a payment kapag namatay. Ang life insurance po, madami din siyang benefits, and ang pinaka-common na gusto ng Philippine Embassy is yung repatriation cost. Kasi, even before, kapag may kababayan tayong who pass away here, they go straight to Philippine Embassy and ask for help. So, kaya ni-require yung POLO, yung OEC, para, everybody is kind of like responsible na kumuha ng repatriation at the very least. So, life cover is not just leaving money behind. If you're an OFW, it will also pay for your repatriation po going back to Philippines. Madaming reason why you're getting life insurance. Like you've said, kung wala ka namang assets, why are you getting life insurance? So you can get a small one just to cover repatriation. Some of us gustong mag-iwan ng pera if we pass away. Pero I would say kung may family ka na, may kids ka na, you definitely need one. Not for you, but for your family. Kasi kapag nawala ka na, permanently na kasi yung loss of income, and the impact to your family is long-term. So it's more of planning lang ahead of time na knock on wood, something happens early, nandyan yung life cover. Yeah.
I've been asking this to myself. Halimbawa, new immigrant, and then you had life insurance. May accident na nang happen, hindi ka naman na namatay. Say, naputol ang paa.
Yeah.
And you're not a resident. How will that work? Pauwiin ka? Will you get some money or?
So for that particular case na OFW, work visa, whether na-amputate yung paa or kamay or loss of functions lang, the life cover po is not intended for that. The life cover is a payment on death, whether it's an illness or accident yung dahilan ng pagkamatay. It's a payment when someone passed away. Okay?
So like lump sum.
Yeah. There's an option na monthly. Normally, I discuss that with single parent. Pero yung going back to your scenario na what happens to an OFW kapag na-aksidente in general. So remember, meron tayong ACC dito, and ACC will take care of you. And what I mean by that is if you're working, you're gonna get 80% of your salary every month. Yung mga physio, chiro, na mga costs, most of it will be covered by ACC. ACC is actually very generous kasi you've seen some OFWs here na namatay sa aksidente and yung family is in Philippines. Yung family actually will actually receive weekly compensation then for years from ACC kahit na nasa Philippines sila.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, very generous yung ACC na accident insurance scheme natin in NZ. Yeah.
So other people would be thinking like, hey, we've got ACC anyway. We don't need the insurance.
Yung sagot ko dyan would be the ACC po is entirely focused on accidents. Pero
yung life is
the life is both, and it's about sa death. Pero I also remind na the ACC is also an accident insurance. So they have also the right to decline a claim. So may mga claims po na you would think na, uy, dapat pasok to sa ACC, but ACC has a different opinion kasi they would link it to a particular illness. So hindi lahat pasok sa ACC. Oo, pero yung life cover, Juve, is just to make it simple, it's a payment on death kapag illness or accident yung dahilan, then it will trigger a payout.
Because all right, that makes sense. Now, if you are a new immigrant, uh, what do you think would be the ideal option or best suited for them for their life insurance? Do you have kind of an option for them? Itong tingnan mo or
So we assess every client, and we try to look at yung overall scenario nila, may family ba, ano bang plano nila, do they want to leave money behind? So there's no one plan na mag-suit for all OFWs. It will always be different po. And sometimes may mga kababayan tayo na hindi masyadong into insurance. They just want to have the very basic. And then
Yep.
you've another OFW na like mga galing ng Singapore. They're very into insurance. Gusto nila, they want to get everything. Life cover, critical illness, income protection, medical insurance. They just want everything. So we work on what the client wants, but we guide them along the way. So walang kind of like ideal, pero if we look at work visa po and anong hinihingi ng Philippine Embassy for them to be granted the OEC certificate, life and critical illness.
Oh, so
That
you've mentioned there's a requirement for OEC. Do they have a minimum life insurance requirement now?
hindi siya minimum, it's more on dapat meron kang life or trauma critical illness or any form of insurance na may repatriation, which is some of the Philippine insurance companies offer that too. Yeah.
So did this start ages ago or just recently? Because sorry.
Few years na, yeah.
Okay. Kasi malaki din ang gastos ng Philippine government for repatriation kung walang insurance, ano? Or
It's
who would normally cover it?
25,000 per repatriation.
Is that New Zealand dollars or peso?
New Zealand dollar.
Oh, wow. Geez, pwede na nga yung pang-deposit sa bahay.
It's not cheap.
Yeah. So, i-insert ko lang itong isa, visitor's visa. Kasi marami nang pumupunta dito as visitors. Do you highly recommend them to have life insurance as well?
Unfortunately po, they can't have any other insurance apart from travel insurance. Yun lang yung pwede for visitors. Pag aksidente, yes, covered pa rin sila ng ACC. Okay? Pero yung purpose ng travel insurance is for anything medical related na mga unexpected. So, I've got a client na mom had a stroke habang nagbabakasyon. So, lahat ng cost na yun should fall under the travel insurance. Yun lang yung the only insurance you have to consider kapag ka may visitor ka dito.
Pero meron po ba tayong life insurance from the Philippines? Can you apply for that one before traveling to New Zealand?
Yeah, they can. They can.
So meron. Okay. That's good to know. We have a few questions before I carry on. It's just greetings pala from our viewers watching from Doha, Qatar. Okay, might be coming to New Zealand soon, so it's good that they are getting some ideas. Oh, right. We lost Mary Ann. She's having trouble with her internet, I reckon. Moving on to my next question. If, because you said there's no minimum requirement, of course. But how much is the basic now? Because I remember when we had our insurance in 2020, nung starting insurance, life insurance namin, because we were required by the bank for the kind of protection for the home. Yung insurance namin was like $11, I think, for two of us. Ngayon, magkano na ba? Just a basic idea.
Sige. Um, it's common po na question yung about sa pricing. The life insurance, if life insurance lang yung pag-usapan, that particular benefit lang, mura-mura lang talaga siya. Okay? That's the cheapest personal insurance you can get, life. Kasi nga, the chance of it happening is unlikely. Pero ito po yung mga number of parang factors na magde-determine ng price. So, age, gender, smoking status, height and weight, medical history and family history, and sometimes occupation. So you can see there's a lot to consider. So there's no parang magic number na eto yung pag ganito. Madami kino-consider ang insurance companies when they offer the life insurance. Pero it's the cheapest ang life cover alone. That's the cheapest you can get.
Okay, kasi baka they might be expecting that it should be around this much because I've shared our one. So one factor of it is my profession, which is teaching. Not really that risky anyway. So thank you for clarifying that. In case, say for example, your income is not stable, but you want to have a good insurance, is it possible to start little and then pay a little bit more, and then later on after a few months, or kind of a flexibility? Don't know if that happens.
So if you have an insurance advisor, every now and then, pag may kailangan ka, you contact your advisor. So pwede po kayong mag-add, or we call it mag-top up. So you can add benefits, you can add more sum insured along the way when your finances are a bit better. So pwede po siyang ma-modify.
Oh, so what if all of a sudden wala ka ng trabaho? You can stop it, of course, straight away, eh?
There are, per insurance company, may mga rules lang, but may options naman. So, kunwari, na redundant. Depending on the insurer, merong mga special benefit called premium holiday, premium suspension, so that you don't have to cancel your policy. It will buy you time while naghahanap ng trabaho, and then it will restart in about 6 to 12 months. So it will buy you time for those benefits. So may mga options na pwedeng i-exercise during those times.
Oh, okay. That's good to know, because I've heard of a case, but this was about their home and content insurance anyway. They've missed the payment. I think it has already expired, and they've missed weeks later, and something happened. There was fire. So I'm not sure if they were able to claim on their insurance. But when it comes to life, something happens to you, but you miss the payments. Anong mga considerations doon or consequences?
Between the house insurance and life insurance, medyo mas shorter lang yung palugit ng house insurance. Normally, you pay monthly. When you miss 2 consecutive premiums for your house insurance, yes, it tends to auto-cancel the policy. If that happens, you have to move fast and reinstate it. Kasi pag may nangyari during that time, then hindi lang covered. And, it's gonna be sad if on ka nasunugan. Sa personal insurance like life, critical illness, usually po, instead of 2 missed premiums, they can go up to 4 normally.
So may consideration pa rin. So
So,
when you say for premiums, ano yun,
yes.
months?
Usually kung monthly nagbabayad, they can go up to 3 months na
Kung
miss.
weekly?
Sa weekly po, maximum 4. You'll
Ah,
get a notice every week. Kung weekly ka nagbabayad, you'll get the notice. And then kapag meron ng final warning yung insurer, we try our
yeah.
best to let the client understand na we really have to clear the
Yeah.
missed premium to continue. Oo. So part din yan ng ginagawa ng advisor. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually very good here in New Zealand because your provider will always um, notify you like
Mhm.
few weeks before the expiration, before it's due, and then even few weeks after. So you were really given a lot of reminders. In our case, we pay our insurance yearly because we get a little bit of discount for that. And yeah, when I get a notification, I feel like, oh, I need to pay this straight away because I know things happens and I don't want to worry about it. No. Um, have you even had an experience recently na similar to, almost not able to claim insurance because they miss payments?
Definitely not po. Not on my clients, for sure. So we're pretty up to date po when we follow up. So wala pa so far in my almost 10 years as an advisor that never ever happened to me. But may i-add lang ko doon sa binanggit mo na you pay yearly. The discount you get is around 5% when you pay yearly, but that's on house
Oh, yeah.
contents,
Yeah.
car insurance. When
Not
you
life. Yes, true.
when
Not
you,
life insurance.
when you pay yearly on a life insurance or medical insurance, it doesn't matter. The
Ah.
cost is the same as weekly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I remember, yep, our house and content and car insurance are paid yearly, but our life insurance is fortnightly. I remember I have this
Mhm.
fortnightly ba or weekly, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, bakit nga ba? Because I normally would like to pay yearly.
You can. That's an option.
Pero
It's
dahil walang discount, I think. Kaya
Yeah,
siguro.
but it's also rare and alam mo yung tipong bumibili ka ng bagong TV, bagong mga washing machine, anything that's cost few thousands, we like to kind of like pay it as an installment. So hindi siya masyadong mabigat when you look at it versus when you pay yearly. So it's a matter of perspective po siya. And that's the same po when you're buying a very expensive TV. Pag kinash mo siya, masakit. But pag dinivide mo na siya ng, 3 years and then weekly, parang, uy, ba't ang gaan? So, but
Mm.
they're relatively the same. So, sa mga life insurance, it becomes more affordable and nakikita nila when it's um, weekly, fortnightly, or monthly rather than yearly. Mhm.
So I've got my last question here. You've mentioned about in the past 10 years of serving as a financial advisor, particularly managing life insurance of your clients, and you have an experience having a delay or claims that were not didn't go ahead. Uh, why would one need to have a an insurance advisor? Kasi in our case, diretso na kami sa AA. And what's the pros and cons if we go straight to you or to insurance advisor, or to just go straight away to like AA or other insurance provider? Because I know it's just one click away.
Yeah. I think it's important to separate the personal insurance against house insurance. Meron pa rin namang mga advisors for house insurance, but they're more on brokers. Some of them are still assisting claims, but they're more on issuing policies. Okay? Sa life insurance po, yung mga advisor, ang trabaho namin and a lot of people I think na parang it's the same, mag-i-issue lang ng policy. Pero yung trabaho po namin is to service the client for the life of their policy, for everything they need. Like everything. So, kapag ka may house insurance ka, may mga sira, very straightforward yung house insurance. Car insurance, sometimes pag hindi umamin yung nakabangga, masakit sa ulo. But hindi masyadong ma-feel siguro yung value ng advisor lang pagka mga house contents and car insurance. Pero sa life insurance kasi ang daming factors. I'll give you an example kasi 'di ba, as you can see sa mga posts ko, I do a lot of claims kasi nga most of my clients, I look after more than 2,000 clients, but karamihan may medical. So today, one of the claim, nag-ask siya ng, it's actually financial advice and medical advice. So meron siyang breast lump and it sounds urgent and suspicious. Na-refer siya sa public health system, but she knows na may medical insurance siya, but she's just no clue as to ano bang dapat gawin. Kasi nilagay siya ng GP sa under the free healthcare, but meron siyang medical. But she doesn't know what to do na next. So, yun na yung part ng advisor where I explain na, look, maybe if you don't get a call, kasi priority one, if you don't get a call within 48 hours, let's start working on your claim privately so that magawa mo kaagad yung she needs a mammogram, an ultrasound, an MRI, and a specialist. So sabi ko sa kanya, if suspicious talaga yan, you've got medical insurance, you need all these 4 things, we can do this within 2 weeks if we use your private medical insurance. Lahat yun done in 2 weeks.
No need
So
to spend money.
I gave her that advice and parang plano. So that's what you're getting for having an advisor. Meron kang guidance. May extra lang of course sa akin kasi nga I've worked as a nurse here, so medyo kabisado ko lang yung process. But whether your advisor has a medical background or not, I think if they know the process ng claims very well, you're still gonna be looked after well. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. So, you know how we have this insurance, a life insurance since 2020. But
Hmm.
after we've spoken online, I think, as far as I know, online with an insurance advisor, wala na after that. So probably because we're not claiming. So do you only reach out to your, sorry, this is another follow-up question. Do you usually reach out to your clients, or you will wait for your client to reach out to you when something happens?
So every year, we do send an email with their up-to-date policy kasi 'di ba may anniversary, so may mga price changes. So every year, at the very least, that's one mode of communication na we do for our clients. Usually from that email, bumabalik yung clients and they would say, "Ay sir, I forgot. Na-hospital pala ako ng 1 week." Or, "Sir, nakabili pala kami ng bahay." Or, "Sir, nagamit ko na pala yung Kiwi Saver ko. Can you now guide me? Ano nang gagawin natin next?" So, that one email usually is enough for clients to kind of like think, "Oh, do I need to meet up with him?" Sometimes po, kaya naman sa email. Like, if they just fire you a very detailed email with all the questions, you don't even have to meet your advisor. They can just give you all the answers straight too. Yeah. So, matrabaho yung ginagawa. If your advisor is really doing what they're supposed to do, busy talaga and matrabaho siya. Kaya, and then, just to be transparent lang, I also, try to assess kapag when I meet clients, if they really value their insurance and if they really value their advisor. Kasi alam ko yung parang volume ng work we're doing, and I want to serve those clients na they also value their advisor. Oo. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Bobby, for answering all of my questions. And I'm pretty sure our viewers have been clarified already with just breaking it down to one particular topic, which is life insurance. We don't have other questions from our viewers anyway, but I appreciate your time, your expertise, and it's good. You've mentioned that it's a not maybe be recommended, but still it's good to have an insurance advisor with, especially a health insurance advisor and life with a medical background like you, because like what you said, you know the process, and you can also advise them with their health and other stuff related to their health and life, of course. So yeah, something to be greatly considered by our viewers, whoever is watching right now or watching us in the future. I like that. And of course, I just want to bring this up as well. I know Bobby is specialized in uh, life and health. True or false?
So anything personal insurance po, that's primarily what I do. Sometimes may mga business owner tayo sa Filipino community, so we can also look at it. And then KiwiSaver, those three things, yeah.
Ah, right. And because the business may connection ka, because I've reached out to Bobby recently regarding business insurance, and he didn't turn me down. He directed me to his friends
Mhm.
and colleagues. So if you're into business as well and thinking about your insurance for your business, you may also reach out to Bobby Chua. Anything else you would like to add on before we officially close? Because Marianne won't be able to get back to us.
Um, Look, thank you as always for trusting me. I know na, with when you invite someone, you always want na someone who knows what they're doing. So really, really appreciate na you've asked me to be part po for tonight. And hopefully, medyo nalinawan kayo more with insurance in general. And any questions, I'm always open naman. I've always helped even yung mga hindi ko clients, may problema sa claims. I try to fit in naman. So anyone na may questions, wag matakot magtanong. It's always good to get an opinion. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm thinking of getting another opinion from you privately. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, Juve.
Hey, so there you have it. And just a reminder, the discussion tonight is based on my personal insights and experience. But of course, we also have personal insights and experience from a insurance advisor. So I tell you, I've reached out to Bobby Chua since last year, and it keeps going. And I'm gonna reach out to him again for another private chat. So if you're still thinking of who to reach out to, give it a go, because it's free to reach out to him, get a basic idea, and then if you're not happy, reach out to someone else as well. It's free to talk to a mortgage broker, a real estate agent, and an insurance advisor, and even the bank. It's just a matter of your perseverance and bravery. Of course, it's not easy for us immigrants in New Zealand, especially, to reach out to locals here who've been here doing their own stuff. We still have our reservations, but just give it a go and you'll get used to it, just like what I'm doing. So always speak directly with a licensed insurance advisor to get advice tailored to your situation, because you've heard it from Bobby Chua himself. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight's episode, and don't forget to like, share, and tag someone who needs to hear this message. Maybe from other parts of the world, they will find value in this kind of talk. So we'll see you again next Wednesday, 7:05 p.m. for another episode of Grow Yourself in New Zealand, home buying tips in New Zealand specifically. Stay safe and keep yourself warm. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.